talking about it because that gives Memphis and Ja more confidence. Like their starting five is crazy. Like because I watched them when they were hurt, and I didn't think Jaren Jackson was that good at first. Like when he got the All Star that year, I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? All Star, All Star, what?"
Right. Yeah, it kind of looked like he didn't belong, and I'm a fan, but it looked
But
like he didn't
then
belong at that time. But
last year, when I watched him play, when there was nobody on the team, he was balling. I was like, "Okay, okay, I see what they see. I get it." Because you had to think
yeah,
about it. Like Jackson was the third option. I'm like, you got him over Bane in the All Star.
yep.
Well, that was the coach thing. The coaches picked him because he was the favorite for Defensive Player of the Year. But now Jaren
Right.
Jackson got help in the paint. Now you got Zach Edey now. Like a lot of people are high
Exactly.
on Edey, but I'm high on Edey because I watched him in the summer league and I saw some things that I was just like, okay. They said that this dude had slow feet. That was a lie. That was a lie. Like, oh,
They always kind of say that about a dude that's 7'3", most likely
their
like
feet are
what you
going to be
expect. You know what I'm
slower
saying?
than the
Like it's
guards. That's automatic.
exactly.
But
It's
his
like
feet,
that's why I don't get like Rudy Gobert.
I've
That nigga 7'4". Like
seen him get swapped out in the pick and roll, and he moved his feet pretty decent. And he got the
yep.
block. He's not fast or nothing, but he runs the floor as fast as he can.
And Marcus Smart. Oh, Marcus Smart was hurt
Oh,
last
they
year too.
all were. I'm telling you, the whole team was hurt. They had to call cats from the G League in. Like there was like
Yeah, 'cause
20
remember
people.
Contra was playing. Yep, the Contra was playing. Jake Laravia
Yeah,
They had
Laravia.
Gigi. Nah, I'm glad Gigi Jackson and Vince Williams got a chance to play. Cause now we see that
Oh,
they
they're
good
they
bench
gonna be
players now.
cold.
Like
They
they got
they
some
gonna
run last
be
year.
cold.
Yeah, they was
They
kind
gonna
of
be
smart.
cold
Shoot,
blooded.
Scottie Pippen's son. Scottie Pippen's son bought out a couple
I
games too.
I just really hope that Memphis gets like the 8th seed. I really do because they got a chance to upset one of those top teams. I really do. Like a Minnesota or
Okay.
OKC. I think that Memphis will give them a run for
Yeah,
their money.
yeah, that's how I
I'm not
had it. Like,
necessarily.
if I had to take right
Oh,
now,
yeah, yeah. Good comment right here. Excellent comment right there. Yeah, I want to see it.
yep,
Like, I just hope that Ja went to the gym and started lifting weights. You know, did some.
yeah,
Did some. He needs some weight.
already. I know what you mean. He already like unstoppable going to the basket. But imagine when he add strength to that,
Yeah,
because
man.
he usually
Like
just
like
jump over
MJ
people and
did.
just knock them.
Like MJ
Yeah,
adding the muscle and the strength and all that. But Ja has to realize this, and Ja and Cade Cunningham kind of like have the same wavelength. It's kind of like the same thing. I'll give you an example, right? Ja has to realize, Ja and Cade have to realize they don't have to do all the work anymore. You got teammates, you got some help. Now that Bane is an offensive threat now, Jackson's an offensive threat. Zach Edey, nobody can really stop is going to be able to stop him for real. Now you got
and then they
help now.
actually got a player they can throw it to in the post too. Though I mean, I love Steven Adams, but you can't just I'm gonna throw it to him, get this bucket. Like it was like he was more like a hustle player, but
Yeah,
Edie can
Edey
actually
got
get buckets
a
in the post.
game
So
and he's developing his jump shot. No,
right.
he's not there yet, of course, but he's developing his shot. He's doing everything that he could to improve. I mean, I like that Memphis team. And then another team, underrated as hell, nobody talking about Houston.
Yep.
Houston.
I was just about to say Houston gonna take. I think Houston gonna take the Pelican spot and play in.
No. I the Pelicans are top
You
five
think
team.
about CJ?
The Pelicans are a top five team, bro. It's healthy.
Didn't they trade
You
CJ
say
or no?
what?
Dang, I thought
Oh
they traded
no.
CJ. I don't
Oh
know why. I
no.
just
They literally
oh, so
got
they took that
DeJounte
CJ for
Murray
again.
for 2 role players and 2 first-round picks.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. They're gonna be in there.
They're gonna be top
Houston
five.
might get better.
Pelicans
I don't know.
healthy.
It's gonna be hard for Houston
They
to get in
have
there.
that's another team that could go 9, 10 deep. Because now, Herb Jones coming off the bench, Trey Murphy coming off the bench. You know what I'm saying? Them dudes is
Oh, that's a nice
yeah,
pick.
the
That's a nice
Pelicans,
pick.
ooh, that
Okay.
they got insurance for when Zion gets hurt. Now they don't have to depend on
Right.
Zion and Ingram as much. Murray can take over.
Yep. I'm looking at. I was just bringing up their depth chart real
They
quick. They
depth chart is sick, bro. And then the rookie that they drafted from Baylor, I think going to give him a chance
Yeah.
because I don't think they're going to.
Oh
I don't think
shoot!
they're going to start Tice. I think that uh
No. They got Missy starting
yeah,
on the depth chart
that's what I'm saying.
at
That's the
center.
kid. That's him from Baylor.
Oh,
The kid from
okay.
Baylor. Um
Yeah, they got
yeah,
Tyson to back up center, and then Herb
because I
Jones
had
coming back
heard
up the
from
bench with Jose
yeah,
Alvarado too. He a nice point guard off the bench. They got a squad, bro.
they're
You right.
scary. They might be a top 5 team in the West. They're a top 5 team. Like especially if Zion is healthy, Brandon Ingram's healthy. If they get hurt, then they'll probably slide down to that play-in status. But I think if all 5 of those guys remain healthy, along with that bench, man, New Orleans is going to make some noise. They're going to scare some
Yeah.
teams. The West is the
If I had to
scariest
pick a
as it's
team right
ever
now,
been.
it'd be OKC if I had to pick up one team right now. But I don't know, them teams you think can actually
They
like.
can
I'm just
beat them.
saying,
And
give them a run. Yeah, it can beat them.
and
Yeah.
then people forget that Dallas were the Western Conference champions and they added a 4-time champion to their team.
All right. I think everybody just it's like a clouded vision. Like Mavericks just ran through like the West was not easy to get through, and they got through that and made it to the finals, and they lost to Boston. But it's like they did make it to the finals, so
Um
still got Luca. They still got Luca, man.
yeah,
So
Luka Doncic. Jay Williams has something interesting to say about Doncic. Did you see that where Jay Williams was talking about like how Luka's bad habits cost the Mavericks the finals? The fact that when he got tired, he didn't want to hustle, he didn't want to make any more plays. He just only played one side of the ball, and he was bitching a lot, and a lot of his flaws cost them. I feel like they just play a better Celtics team. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
they
I'm
just
about to
played a
say
better
I don't think they're
team.
yeah.
It was nothing that they could really do. Even if with Dallas's great offense, I just felt like you understand. It was nothing Dallas. It was nothing Dallas can do about that, man. But
Yeah, the fact that they lost in 5 games, they lost in 5 games, ain't like it was like a 7 game. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like oh,
it
Luca
was.
hustle was
Dallas was
in
a
a
5
series. It's
seed
like no,
too. A
yeah,
lot of people didn't factor that in. I mean, I thought that it was people picking the Mavericks. I was like, no, that's not gonna happen. You have Boston, who have arguably, I'm saying arguably, the 4 best perimeter defenders in the league on one team. Like some of the best perimeter
yeah.
defenders
I'll agree.
in the
Definitely in
world.
there. Jalen Brown's
Derek
definitely in
White
there.
is interior
Yeah,
and in perimeter. Crazy. Drew Holiday, same
and then
thing.
Tatum. Right.
Porzingis is an underrated shot blocker. Then you got, Tatum and Brown who can play defense. They're not whack. You can't
This
you can't
don't make a
expose
difference.
Tatum and Brown. I ain't never seen a motherfucker like the only time that I seen trying to remember was did Siakam shut down Brown or did Siakam bust Brown ass that one year? I'm trying to
Um,
remember.
I don't think Siakam cooked. I don't know. I can't remember Siakam getting locked. I don't know, bro. I think he. Oh, you talking about the year they went to the finals?
I'm trying to remember, bro, because I know that they faced off against Boston twice. I know that for a fact.
Uh, hold on. Let's see.
I know for a fact that I remember either Siakam shut down Brown or it was in reverse. It was one of those years.
Okay, I'm about to look at the game loss. But yeah, the East. I mean, what you see about how you see the East going? Like with I know we can't predict right now, but
I don't know. We can't
yeah,
predict. We
Buffalo.
can't predict. Well, me personally, how I do things is I predict after the trade deadline. Because we
Okay,
don't know who, number
that
one, we don't
makes.
know who's going to get hurt to start out the season. That's number one. Number two, we don't know who's going to get traded. Number three, we don't know who's going to make that signing because there's still free agents out there. Like the bottom of the barrel guys, a team could be looking for somebody like that, and they could change a team's whole season. Like somebody like a Patrick Beverly could change a roster's entire season. Somebody like a Gary Trent, like a Torian Prince, somebody like that could be the icing on the other teams. You know what I mean? They could be the last thing that
You're
other
right.
teams need to get to the finals. So we really can't predict, but we can guess and see what's going on because the rate that the Sixers are going, like Daryl Morey is doing his thing. He's doing his thing. Like they've had the
Yeah,
best
that's fine.
offseason.
That's the team I would pick coming on. Cause I don't know if Boston can repeat. I don't know. I mean, I know they can, but I just feel like that's one of them championships where like Denver won one, and then the next year they didn't win it. I just think that's hard to repeat unless you got like a LeBron or somebody.
Well, I can say this: Boston, you know, Boston beat everybody when they were hurt. I That's
Yeah,
why
they
you're
did.
kind of not sold because they beat everybody when they were hurt. You understand what I'm saying? Like I get it. Who they,
Even Cleveland, that Cleveland
uh,
series, like they ain't had no chance without
or
Mobley.
no, Mobley played. It was Allen that was hurt.
Oh,
That was
oh, it's Allen.
Allen,
Okay,
and then Mitchell got hurt. Mitchell didn't play
yeah.
those last two games
Cleveland was the one team that I thought can beat them. Cause
because
I don't
remember,
know, man.
we can go down the line here. Miami didn't have Jimmy. Okay, that would have been a different series if Jimmy was there. They probably still would have beat them, but Jimmy would have gave the Celtics hell like he always does. Okay, then Cleveland, no Allen. Allen, no Allen. No Mitchell the last two games. Then Indiana. Then Tyrese got hurt those last two games. So Boston, sometimes you have to get lucky to win a championship too. Sometimes you just have to
Yeah,
have the luck going your direction. Boston never played a fully healthy team until the finals.
yeah.
Dallas was
The
the
good thing
only
they
healthy team they
won in
played.
five. Yeah, but they won in five, so now they can say like, yeah, we played. See, we beat Kyrie, Luca. They was
Yeah,
healthy.
they
We
can
beat them.
say that,
But
but can you go through an East with a healthy Dame and Giannis? Can you go through the New York Knicks with a healthy Randall?
I just thought about it. The Knicks. I just thought about it. Well, even though the Pacers beat the Knicks, they didn't.